Welcome back. We are here with the Clarke family. We have Caleb and Jewel and Luna and Paxton. So we are now up to 4 Sims in this household. I don't think we'll be increasing that number anytime soon, but Luna keeps thinking about babies. Like her little thought bubbles keep being babies. So I wonder if we are going to have to do something about that. We'll have to see. And apparently Paxton wants to move, but it is rebate day. So I thought that it might be a good idea to renovate Paxton's room because, this was just kind of a generic room with a couple of beds. So I figured why not use the new lofted bed and renovate the bedroom for the little kiddo. So that is what we are doing. And I'm just kind of going through the swatches here. Move object has to be on in order to put anything underneath. So I'm just going to put a little desk. And again, we're going with like a dark theme. So I picked like black and blue because this is still a vampire house. So we are still going with kind of darker colors. And then just cluttering up his desk here. We're going to give him a laptop because he's spoiled. And then I was hoping to maybe put something else down here, but I guess you can't. I guess you can really only use that first square there. I was hoping that maybe if I just put something like leaning up against the desk, but I had to move that backpack in the end, so that didn't really work out. Anyway, we are moving on to the dresser, and then again, some clutter. I don't know why probably because move objects on the door was being a little glitchy. And I'm going to add a mirror, just kind of, room stuff. So picking out curtains was hard because there aren't really very many dark curtains. But I think that it's okay to add some white into the room. And then I'm going to put a TV over here because now they can relax and watch TV. So that is pretty cool. I end up having to move that light too. I actually don't know if I really had to move it, but I moved it and then realized it was the backpack that was the problem. So anyway, so a bookshelf and a TV, and then some cracks on the wall, of course. So that is going to round out the room, really. Of course, I still need to do the part where I figure out what is preventing him from getting up on the bed, which, like I said, was the backpack I put there. And I thought I saw some videos of people who were able to just put like one more thing in there, but I guess maybe placement is really sticky. So anyway, I am sending him to go try this out right now. He can't get up on the bed. First, I decided it was the light. That didn't help, and probably it wasn't the light. But anyway, we ended up having to move the backpack. And then he could get up there. So excellent. And that is what we're going to leave his room as. I think that it looks pretty good. I would love to have had a room like that. I always wanted a lofted bed when I was little. I just thought that they were so cool. And then you can put stuff underneath. Ugh, it was just awesome. But no, I never had one. Anyway, we are moving into Luna's workday. And actually, so here's what happened is remember in the last one I had to do a lot of off-camera fiddling around in order to figure out what the bug was. And because of that, I had triggered so many events that when she went to work the next day, the event was still there. Like I guess if you trigger an event, you then go home and then the next day it happens. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway, the suspect from the last time is now here in the jail, even though I didn't bring her here, but that's fine. We'll interrogate her anyway. And then hopefully after we do this, it starts to like be normal again. It starts to, I don't have to generate anything, and hopefully we won't get another police officer as a suspect. So, and actually, look at this coworker that actually likes us. I can't believe we have a coworker that actually likes us. And then the chief likes us too. I mean, it's just surprising because everybody else hates us. Literally everybody hates us. Um, like that guy, he hates us. So she's going to talk to the chief, then exercise. Again, we have enough cases to get a promotion, so we're just focusing on getting to the gold for the day. And that is the important part. She's level 8 right now, which is really good. We only have 2 more levels to go, which is really exciting. It feels like it's going by fast. And I have more plans for Luna after we get to detective level 10, but it is not going to be in this Let's Play, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, because we will be moving on, because the goal of this generation was to become a master vampire and get to level 10 detective. So once we do those 2 things, technically this Let's Play is over. Then we'll start a new Let's Play with Luna and go from there. I think it'll be fun. I already have some ideas. And then after that, I really want to do a royal family Let's Play. That would be so fun. Maybe I'll multitask. We know I'm not good at multitasking, so we'll have to see. We'll play it by ear. So Luna is now analyzing some evidence, and she also wants to exercise again. Lots of exercising for her today. And we are getting some information on this suspect. We didn't even have to go to the crime scene because we had so much evidence already piled up in our inventory, I guess, from previous crime scenes, which it shouldn't work like that, but it does, so I'm okay with that. And she's just working out. We are running out of time. Her work hours did change. It used to be until 8, now it's until 7. So she's got a little bit of a shorter work day. But I don't mind because, as you know, we're doing the thing where even though it's already past 7, it doesn't realize it's past 7 unless I pause it. So I actually was able to get that last thing in after 7, even though it was already, time for her to go home. So luckily we did get to gold today. Then I'm just going to keep it paused until it catches up with itself, and then we can, finish the workday. So you see now it just realized that it's 6, so that it says you have an hour left, and then it's going to realize that it's 7, and then it is going to end. Here we go. And now we are home. And again, it went back in time to 7. So I guess we did get more hours at work and then did pretty good. So that's good. Oh, also, by the way, we were just waiting on date counters for Luna and for Caleb, and both of their counters reached the place, so they both fulfilled their aspirations, which is really great. Now, in our meantime, we are working with Jules' aspiration, which is to be a master chef, I think. I'm not really sure what it's called exactly, but she wants to cook food and stuff, and she's not home yet, so I am just going to call over some people in order to get Luna fed. And also, we're taking care of Paxton now, and I kind of keep forgetting that. Like, I have now gotten used to not having to really take care of the Sims except for their hunger, but now we have Paxton who actually has needs. So he is asleep. I mean, it's a kid's bedtime. It's 9 p.m. And Caleb is going to harvest the trees. Everybody hates Luna because she keeps drinking their blood. And Jewel is supposed to be home any second now. But yeah, Paxton's needs are actually okay too. It's kind of hard to take care of them at the same time because Luna is out all day and I always have her work late. So, they got to take care of themselves a little bit too. But Jules should be coming home any minute now, and then she wants to earn a silver at a dinner party event. So I figured, why don't we have a dinner party in the middle of the night? Most of their friends and family are vampires, so we can do that. Also, I'm just going to let the time catch up to itself here. But one more thing, besides the fact that Jewel is hungry and she's going to take a little snacky snack as well. But Caleb needs to get 2 more breakthroughs in order to get another promotion. I really do want to work on Caleb's career too because I think it's unfair that he's been in that career for so many generations and hasn't gotten to the top level. But anyway, I was going to say is that in the meantime, I did add a few more people to their family. You'll see that there's more people in the family club here because I felt like we were starting to dwindle in members a little bit. And some of them are starting to get old, pass away. So what I did was I went to the other houses and then I added some people in. So actually, let me pull up so I can read off to you who these new people are. So, as you know, Kyle and Diana had Emerson. I gave Emerson a wife, Hannah. She's the one with the purple hair. And then they have a child, Nico. And then Sterling um, got married to Angel, and they had Lorelai. Jake married David. They don't have any children as of right now. Wick married Maya and had Byron. I don't know how to pronounce this name. In the 100, it was a last name, so sorry that I named you that child. Bree is also now married to Jeffrey, and they have a daughter named Antari. So all of those new spouses and children have been added to the family and are now participating in family club activities. So that is my spiel there, and that's why there are some new Sims here. And we are going to start the dinner party. We are going to have Jewel cook a garden salad. Oh, and also, like, oh, hold on, we'll get to it in a second. I wanted to add in a stereo because they need Sims to listen to music at the same time. But anyway, you'll see in just a second. These two Sims came over our house and then what? Are just gonna get in the shower here and woohoo. Just, I mean, I have autonomous woohoo on, so it's not that surprising, but I just think it's funny to, you came over my house and then went into my shower to woohoo. And then Jewel decides instead of using all that counter space on the left, she's going to use this counter right here in the bathroom with the woohooing Sims in order to cook the garden salad. So this is interesting. And then I'm having these Sims listen to music. That took care of that really easily because in the club you can have everybody do something together. And, it actually was taking a long time for her to make a salad. And I thought that they were fixing these type of things in the game. Like, I think the Sims eat faster and stuff, but like, it should not take like 4 hours to make a salad. That's unreasonable. And then I'm just trying to catch it up here. So we have the salad. Everyone is going to get called to a meal. That is the main purpose of a dinner party. Maybe in the future, when we have dinner parties, um, she should cook ahead of time. But then it says make a garden salad. I don't know. We'll think about it. Maybe cook one thing ahead of time. We'll see. Also, we need Jewel to talk to 4 guests, and people are eating, so that will take care of that second task there, and hopefully we can get to silver. The only thing I was worried about is it's starting to get like early. Well, not early, late, early. It's the morning, and Luna's gonna have work, pretty soon. So I did want to get this done overnight, but it was just taking so long. And so here we are. But we already got to silver, so I'm not really worried. We can always, it's okay that we only got to silver. I was not trying to break any records here. And then we have Caleb working on his breakthroughs. And Paxton is naked for some reason. That's great. Also, Paxton hates the food because he's a picky eater. So I'm not even sure what that, like, I really don't know what that means for kids. What can they eat when they're picky eaters? Just like mac and cheese? It's actually kind of funny because when I was young, I only would ever eat mac and cheese and Lipton soup. Those were like the two things. I wouldn't eat anything else. That's what I survived off of on a child or as a child. So it's just kind of funny. I was a picky eater. So I understand you, Paxton. I really do. And what's happening? Oh, Jules' fun was really low. So I was like, you should go woohoo with Luna, except everybody's in that bathroom. And I was hoping to use that shower for this. But we do have a milestone complete. So this is pretty good. Now she just needs to cook a couple of more excellent meals, which I don't get why they're repeating that task in this aspiration, but that's fine. I was going to have her start that, but then you know, Luna's got to go to work really soon. So we'll be going to work with Luna instead of making meals with Jewel. We'll do that when we get home from work. Um, what else? Caleb is having trouble getting his second breakthrough. Just working through it. But gardening does work on breakthroughs, so that's good too. It's just taking him a while. And then, I mean, everyone's doing pretty good. They're all pretty on top of their tasks. Paxton is still not wearing any clothes. We're going to reset him and fix that. I think that has to do with the MCCC mod, really. But anyway, and then they changed into their party wear when they got out of the shower from woohooing. That's interesting. But we are about to go to work, so we are going to head to work with Luna. One more work day in this video. And here we go. So we actually do want to get a little bit more evidence before we try to issue an APB. I think we only have like 2 things on this sim. They have red hair and are wearing a tank top, I think. Or maybe that was the last one. We don't have a lot of information on this sim. But also Luna's starting to get a little hungry, so we might as well snack on our coworker. It's funny, the chief only likes us because she sits in a different room, so she doesn't see the things that we do to our coworkers. So here we go. We are going to talk to the chief. The chief likes us, but usually when you talk to the chief, you don't get good feedback. It's usually like, I'm keeping an eye on you, or you better work hard, and stuff like that. And then here's our coworker that follows us around for some reason. So she's just going to do that and then get a little snacky snack. Any minute now. Here we go. Okay, so actually it's kind of funny because we go to snack on this coworker who I don't even know half our coworkers' names anyway. But when she does that, she gets a notification. It's like Gaia now despises Luna, which I think is so funny. I mean, obviously, we've been snacking on Gaia for a while, and everybody likes Gaia's blood. They like it. It tastes good. But here she is. I didn't even know she worked with us. So she does. She works with us now, which I guess makes sense because the game is going to reuse my Sims. But so Gaia already hated us and then is continuing to see us do this at work as well. So now she hates us even more. And now we despise each other. And I just thought that that was funny because I didn't even know she was here. And now Luna has a person that she despises, which is really interesting. But she is going to now analyze some evidence, more evidence. We only have 2 information points on our suspect, and I'd like to get more than that. Even if we don't get their traits, I just want to get like at least their age, their gender, and their hair color, because I feel like those are important to finding the sim. Not that the game isn't a little glitchy and I don't, I show up at the lot and the suspect's the only one there, so it doesn't really matter because we could just issue an APB on one thing and I would find them. That's fine. We're just going to do a little bit more analysis. I just want to try and get closer to gold. Again, it doesn't matter if we are always succeeding here on the case because we do have enough cases to get a promotion. But I do want to make sure that she gets to gold every day because that is really what's going to be the deciding factor for us. And we do have quite a bit of information here, so we are going to issue the APB finally and then head out and find the sim. Here we are. Guess what? There's only one sim on this lot, and they fulfill all our criteria. She has red hair, she's wearing a tank top and slacks, and she's a young adult. There we go. So we're going to arrest her and then head back to the police station. Of course, Luna is very tense because of she's a guilty drinker, but it's one of those things because I don't care that she's a guilty drinker. She cares, but I don't care. And it doesn't really impact her life in any way. So I'm just going to continue to do that. Maybe one day I'll change up her weaknesses, but that day is not today. So here we go, back to the police station. Honestly, we're starting to run a little low on time, but I'm hoping to get this interrogation over with before the end of her workday. I know we don't need to. We're already at gold, but I figured we might as well get one more case in. And also, I like the mirror, the one-way mirror. So it really feels like it takes longer for them to get to this table than it does to interrogate them. That's fine. So I'm just waiting, and I wanted to get a picture through the mirror, so I was just waiting right here, and um, Waiting, waiting, waiting. Here we go. So here they come. I'm going to get a picture of them and then really start the um, interrogation. She looks really tense. She is really tense and she is not happy. But you know what? That's what happens when you commit a crime. You get in trouble for it. So here we are. We again are starting with the good cop routine. Maybe one day I'll try the bad cop routine. That could be fun too. Ooh, she is fuming. Look at her. But anyway, she's still tense, so we're just gonna try and relax, offer her a candy bar, play on our phone. But the day is starting to end, and I was really worried about that. But luckily, because of that glitch where we stay late, we actually do have enough time here as long as I don't let time catch up to itself. So I'm just trying really hard to get this in really quickly. So as soon as she gets all the way filled up on the bar here, we are going to rush a confession so that we have time before the workday actually ends. So here we go. I'm just Xing out of a bunch of things so I can get the confession. Here we go. And the case is closed. So we did get another case in today, which is really good. I'm just going to hit pause and wait for the game to catch up to itself. And that is actually going to wrap up our video for today. And if you wait just one more second here, you'll see that Luna got a promotion. So this is really exciting. That's level 9. So we only have one more level to go before we're done with this, which is, both happy and sad at the same time. I'm really excited about this last generation because like I said before, I have a lot of plans for more Let's Plays, but I am really attached to this Let's Play as well. I'm really happy about it. And I think that, it's going to continue to be good. So we will continue on with Luna and Paxton and Jewel and Caleb and the whole family. So I will catch you guys next time.